Now is 7:16, and we have an update to a story that we first told you about last week.
A Phoenix renter was on the hook for thousands of dollars after she discovered rats in her apartment and decided to move out. Ugh, so on your side, Susan Campbell is here now with the follow-up. I mean, you have to move out if you've discovered rats, right?
Yeah, and I know you guys remember the photos. There were kind of wrappers everywhere that the rats had gotten into. She saw some dead rats. She saw some live rats. So Psalm Johnson says those rats were a hazard to her compromised immune system. Now she's not going to have to worry about the rats or the big bill she was facing to break her lease.
Oh my gosh, I just moved in. I'm getting the rest of my stuff today, and today will be the final day.
Psalm Johnson found a new apartment, and she's off the hook for her old one.
Yay!
Last week, we told you about Psalm's apartment problem. She moved into Biltmore on the Lake in Phoenix, and almost immediately, she spotted signs of rats.
I walk in and I see things moved out of place. I see like crumbs on the ground, and it like freaks me out. Then I go to open my cupboard where my food was, and I hear and see a rat.
She took photos and videos of food wrappers that were torn apart and dead rats on the ground outside. She notified management that she needed to break her lease and move out because of health and safety concerns. And she cited Arizona law in her written notice.
All residential leases, whether they say so or not, imply that the place is habitable.
But Psalm ended up with a $4,400 move-out balance. The company, Avenue 5 Residential, manages hundreds of properties around the country, including Biltmore on the Lake. For weeks, On Your Side emailed and called. Finally, after our report aired, they responded to us with this email. We take all resident concerns seriously and address them with thorough investigations and prompt action. In this case, we quickly responded to our resident to understand and fix the situation.
And they sent me a confirmation that the file has been archived.
And that means you don't owe anything.
I don't owe anything. I don't owe a cent. I don't owe a dime. Nothing.
You seem different than the last time we chatted.
A lot more light, a lot more positive. I feel great, honestly. I want to cry. I feel let go. I felt like I was like in handcuffs, like on my way to just a hard time, and now I'm free, and I'm like, oh my God, like, thank you.
It is important to remember renters have rights in Arizona. If you are facing a health or safety issue, it could be rats or it could be a broken air conditioning unit, document the problem and submit a written 5 or 10-day notice to your landlord. Certified mail is best to prove they got it. If the issue isn't resolved and you have that paper trail, you have the right to get out of your lease. But we were grateful that this finally worked out. It took a little bit longer than we had hoped, but we are grateful that that account is closed. $4,400 a weight off her shoulders.
Yeah, that's so much money, and you can hear in the sound of her voice. She is like, "Thank God,
right?
Thank
Absolutely.
you, Susan," because that's like that's so much money.
It's a big deal. It's a very big deal, especially for somebody who's, in just getting started.
Right.
She's in her early 20s and just getting started. And we're really excited for her.
Absolutely.
Good job, Susan.
Susan, on your side.